Thank you so much for tuning in, Mr. Mitsubishi here. In today's video, we're gonna check out this. It's the 2025 GAS Outlander facelifted version of the GAS Outlander because it's 2025 model. And this one here is LE trim level Canadian spec. So in Canada, there is ES, SE, and then LE. And LE is things where I get really interested. So there's quite a big upgrade in terms of option wise from ES to SC. You add fog lights, you add panoramic sunroof, tailgate, and everything else. So LE of course will have all this as well, but you get these finer options with the LE, so to speak. You get different wheels. So LE right now has its own wheels, and we can see through the windows right there. You can have two kinds of interior, and this one is the new interior. So it's this two-tone. I'll show you real quick here how it looks, and then we'll jump inside and spend a little bit more time. But this one is the new two-tone interior that LE offers. So you could either have black or this light gray two-tone interior on it. So this one looks really cool. I think also LE will have you adaptive cruise control, 360 camera, navigation, and app. So for those people who want to pre-cool or preheat in the wintertime their cars, LE is the way to go, because then you get the app functionality to control certain settings off your vehicle. So in this video, we'll do a visual walk around, see how it looks right now, and then we'll also go exterior, interior. But I think this time around, typically I do the exterior first, but you know what? Let's do the interior first, because it's truly spectacular interior. I think even when they open the door, we can see right away this two-tone action going on. The door panel, this one here is light gray, and then we have black right here, and we have Yamaha badge right here. So all the Outlanders right now get Yamaha branded sound system. 8 speakers for all the trim levels, with exception of the top trim levels. Then you get 12 speakers and subwoofer. So this is how Mitsubishi does it right now with Yamaha sound system. So special kind of suede seats. We can see it, even if we look at it a little bit closer, we can see how it looks. And I really like this suede type. To me, this looks really nice and sporty. And also you have the power driver's seat. So the ESSC will have manual adjustment if you want automatic. So this is what you have to do. You have to upgrade to LE trim level. A lot of people put a lot of value on power seats. So if you're one of them, LE is the way to go. The headliner is nice, bright, light gray, and we can see we have big sunroof that you can close if you don't want extra sunlight coming your way. So we can easily open that up if we want to, all the way. And then we just have so much light in this vehicle. It's awesome. So as you sit inside of this Outlander, you have this nice light, bright feel, and especially when we look around how, you know, everything looks with the new interior. It looks really nice. So I'm quite impressed with how it looks, and customers' feedback so far is very positive on this new interior. So that tells us that Mitsubishi, you know, did a great job on coming up with this idea for this two-tone interior. So the central part is new as well for the 2025 GAS Outlander. We can see the cup holders have moved. They used to be here, now they're here. More space on the armrest. We have this phone charging lid going a little bit inwards like this, so the phones don't slide like that. Bigger screen here, and the central screen was still on LE will have the analog dials. Then if you upgrade to SC, then you have fully digital. I personally don't mind that it's half and half, so half is analog, half is digital. I quite like it. I don't mind it at all. So of course, visually graphics, once you scroll through drivetrain, you'll have a little bit of restricted space with that, but still same crisp, awesome graphics. And this is the drive mode selector. It always, by the way, defaults to normal. Many times people ask that in comments, if they, let's say, set it to echo, can it be set that permanently? No, the answer is to that. It's always going to get defaulted back to normal after the vehicle shuts off and you start again. So new shifter and all that. So heated steering wheel, of course, heated seats, all those options. So for the secondary screen right here, we can already see the navigation, and it's now linked with Google, and then you can set the way you want it. You want to see the gas prices even, that'll show you that. when you put the 360 camera, then we can see the backup here and the bird's eye view right there. I really like this 360 camera. So used to 360 cameras right now that for me it would be hard to go back with just the backup cameras. But you know, I'm probably spoiled like that because I keep driving all the trim levels and I can pick and choose whatever I want to drive. So let's check out the second row here for a second, see how we're looking there. And then same theme is for the second row. So we have this white or light gray door paneling, and the same for seats. We can see how seats are reclined, and then you have the 60-40 split. You can recline them whatever you want. You can slide them forward and backwards. You have lots of options to customize your seating position. This is how the front looks, and to me, I say that often in this channel, my favorite spot where to sit would be in the back for one reason. You can see the panoramic sunroof here, you can see the design of the front panel, and it just gives you overall very nice and bright feel. So Outlander is definitely you know, made a big statement with increasing the sunroof sizes, and this interior has been very, very well received by customers. So that's very happy to see. For the you know, road trips and whatnot, you see a bunch of pockets for your you know, books and phones and everything else that you might need. So you have that here, and you have the USB-C chargers right there. Lots of things that are cool with this car. It is still a 7-seater, so all Outlanders are 7-seaters. We can see that this one has light gray seats, so they're not going to be two-tone the third row, but you don't use them too often, so that doesn't really matter that they haven't carried throughout the two-tone theme. So kicks motion activated tailgate on this one as well, so that is my favorite option on Outlander. You can do the kick motion, and that opens and closes the tailgate. So we can see how much space we have if we actually you know, put the seats up and then carry some stuff with us. So still some small bags or something like that you can still put on, but of course, you know, if your seats are up, you're quite restricted. You can fold your seats down, you just need to remove the headrests, and that's what you can do with it then. So let's close the tailgate. It takes 4.5 seconds for it to fully close, so it happens fairly fast. Now let's have a look at the exterior. So we do have these nice alloy wheels, and again, a new for 2025 is Mitsubishi revamped their lineup when it comes to rims. So ESSC will have one rim, and then LE will have its own separate design wheel, and then SCL and GTP will have its own design. So, but this is how they look. I quite like the looks of these ones. So they're like two-tone machine aluminum. So we have this aluminum looks, we have this black looks here, and that just overall looks really cool. Very good design wheel, I think. So leave a comment, what do you think of the wheels themselves? So size-wise, they're 18-inch wheels, so if you need to buy tires and whatnot, you're not going to be out of big dollars when you're upgrading your wheels. So front, a little bit of redesign. So this lower part is now made darker. The front grille is a little bit different. You know, the chrome lines are a little bit thicker compared to the previous one, and size-wise, you know, it's still the same vehicle as the previous 2025, just the visual changes like the wheels, the lower bumper parts, and these tail lights are a bit different too. So they used to be different looking. Now I don't think I have one hiding right there, so you can see how the tail lights are right there. And this one, they're just like the smoke lens, they just look a little bit different. So powertrain, we have a CVT transmission, and we have 2.5 liter engine, so good size engine, and you know, it fits the car quite well. So there we go. We just checked out this LE trim level. Very good option, very well spec'd, fantastic looking with wheels and interior and everything else. I quite like it. So it's a perfect option, again, perfect choice for those who want the even little bit more options, right? Because the ES is the base, LSC comes with a bunch of stuff, but LE is where things get even more upgraded and advanced with the you know, different wheels, with the navigation, with the two-tone interior, with the phone app capability and forward collision mitigation system. So let's have a look again on the interior here real quick before we go. And again, this is just one of those two options on LE that you can get, either this two-tone light gray interior or completely black interior. I think this looks really nice and fun and light and bright. I'm a big fan of this. Personally, me, I probably would take this over the totally black, but hey, you know what? Most people like choices. That's why Mitsubishi is giving you choices. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're nearby here for Tri-City Mitsubishi, come and visit us. During construction, we're open. I have my face here under my building, so you know how you found the right place if you're visiting here. So thanks again for checking out this video. See you next time around.